Hi folks, welcome back to another episode of RDR. We are going to look at the old internet once again. Last time we checked out what the internet looked like in the year 2004. Now we are going to look at what the internet looked like in the year 2000. We are doing this in a virtual machine of Windows 98. And I'm doing it just a little differently because I think it might be a little bit better result in terms of what you can see on the websites. I hope. We'll see. Let's not waste any time. Let's dive right in. This time, I'm not going to review the exact same websites as I did last time. I thought about doing that. I actually found a chart on the Washington Post that has all the top websites listed from 1996 onwards. So we're just going to take a look at a handful of them and see what they looked like back then. Well, let's begin. The top website in 2000 was, of course, AOL. So let's check out AOL. Last time we tried AOL, it didn't work, I don't believe. It just showed us the original AOL. So let's just see if we can get this to run. Oh, I should note, we are doing this in Netscape Navigator 9. Why? Because Netscape Navigator was the coolest browser back then, before Chrome and Firefox even existed. We didn't have a lot of options. And Netscape Navigator is one of the first, if not the first browser I ever browsed the web on. Netscape Navigator was prime, and then Internet Explorer came along and kind of dominated as Microsoft's browser became very popular. I do believe Netscape got bought out eventually. Another story for another time. Anyway, for terms of nostalgia, we are in Netscape Navigator 9. This is old AOL. One thing I've noticed in this virtual machine already, I did a little testing, the pages come out a little weird, but you're gonna get a good idea of kind of what they looked like. So we'll just have to roll with it. Okay, check your AOL mail. Oh, that classic AOL mail image. That just is embedded in my brain. So is this little image, the little group here. It's just an early internet image of mine that I'll always have in my head. Same with, of course, the little running man, AOL running man. I wish AOL would bring him back as just like their icon or logo. I just think they've deviated too far from what made them popular, and now they're just kind of, they exist in this weird way, which very few people I know use, if any. Let's see what else is on here. CD Now. I remember CD Now. You could buy CDs online. Let's just try to go to CD Now. Oh, this looks super broken. Ah. Top artists like U2. U2 was still pushing out music. It was still very popular in the 2000s. All right, we're gonna bail. There's like absolutely nothing to see here. Let's see what else. You can win miles. Ooh, 17 dead and USS Cole sailors mourn. Some top news here. U.S. food drug sales to Cuba possible by spring. Awesome. We gotta go to hot chats. Nope, maybe not. Maybe we won't go to hot chats. Screensavers and computing. Oh, looks like there's something here. Looks like we have an image from, this is October 17th, 2000, and today is October 19th, 2019. Gotta stop for a second. It is the last months of 2019 at the recording of this video. That means this is one of my last videos that's gonna happen this decade, which is mind-boggling, honestly. It's gonna be the year 2020. I mean, to my kid self, we have officially entered the future. It's amazing. Let's go to gaming. Windows Me Super Guide. Windows Me, of course, Millennium Edition was likely out at this point. Beginner's Guide to Downloading. I mean, that is an early internet right there. OS Deathmatch, Windows Me versus Mac OS 9. Oh, that's funny. And somehow we just went to Yahoo. Goodbye. We won't do that. Let's go to the Windows Me Super Guide. See if we can. No, this is all going to Yahoo. Let's go to hardware. Okay. Let's get back to AOL here and regroup. Let's try games. Just going to EA. I'm not gonna bother. All right, let's try it again. Let's try computing now and just not screensavers. Here we go. Top 5 cheap PCs. Oh, we gotta check this. Dang it! Why is everything redirecting to Yahoo? I have a feeling it's gonna happen with most of this stuff. Windows 98 speed tweaks. Okay. Okay, enough of that. Oh, and this page is Thursday, October 19th, 2000. So this is exactly, and I don't know. I mean, this definitely looks old. These have to be old articles. I'm not familiar with these news articles, to be honest. Okay. Either it's a complete coincidence that I am on this exactly 19 years later, or it's grabbing this date somewhere else right here. I bet that's just crazy to me. So they're still trying to push it this time, the AOL 5.0. Remember, this is back when there was like an AOL disc available at every Walmart in just bulk. You could grab one at any time for free. I mean, we would take these things and like throw them like frisbees. They were so mass produced. And we would literally just take handfuls as high schoolers and just do high school crap, like throw them against brick walls. And it's as stupid as it sounds, but I mean, they were just everywhere. These free hours trying to get people on AOL. I mean, they just, you couldn't not find one of these things at a store. It was just crazy. And they were free and they just grabbed, it was ridiculous. Okay. Well, AOL actually works for the 2000. That's pretty awesome. Next website, of course, is Yahoo. And Yahoo always looks like Yahoo. Last time we had really good luck checking out some of this stuff, so let's just try it again here. We'll go to computing. Let's see here. Oh boy. Little Y2K, shall we? Maybe not. Try software. All right, those are dead links. Headlines, maybe? Nope. Try Yahoo Shopping. Or computers. Oh, here we go. This actually, I'm not sure this is old. These don't look old. Let's find out. Oh, maybe they are. Yeah, Mac OS X. No, this is hard to say. Yeah, there's Roku. Roku didn't exist, so this page is BS. That's not 2000. I don't think Roku was out in the year 2000. So that link doesn't go anywhere. Let's try internet. Man, everything's broken. Just try to shop for electronics. Now we're in old shopping. Oh boy, let's see if we can get a Rave MP3. Nope. Can't go too far, it looks like. Should we see if the search works? We'll search computer. That's not doing anything. Okay, well, I don't see a date on here. We're definitely in 2000 though. Enough of that. We've seen this site before. Not having much luck with the 2000 though. Next site. Of course, Microsoft. Oh, this is awesome. We got Windows 2000 here. Exchange server. Oh, cool. What could you download at this time? Top downloads. MSN Messenger, Internet Explorer 6, Windows Media Player 7.1, DirectX, Explorer Security Update, Service Pack for Explorer, Microsoft Virtual Machine, Microsoft VM build 3802. That would have been cool to have knowledge of or known I could have access to and just started using. I mean, virtual machines I didn't really get into until very recently. And when I kind of discovered them and took the time to figure them out, I got addicted for a few weeks in getting all this stuff set up and getting the VMs set up, and it was an absolute blast. And now I'm very familiar with it, and not the Microsoft VM, but VMware, which we're using for this very video. And if you didn't know, VMware is free for home use and it is a blast. I really recommend it, and I really recommend getting into it if you want to run old operating systems on a current machine. It is the way to go. It's a really fun time. And it's really nostalgic too. All right, we got XP Professional Utility, Media Player Bonus Pack, and then MSN Messenger for Mac. Pretty cool. Oh, let's check out Office 2000. Let's check out this article and see if it loads for Windows 2000 Pro. Top 10 reasons to move to Windows 2000 Pro. The value. I'm not going to go into these too much. Reliability. Mobility, manageability, performance, security, internet, usability, and data access. Very generic. Oh, number 10, of course, hardware. I'm not going to go into that, but there's your list. That's your top 10 reasons to move to Windows 2000 Pro in the year 2000. I'm not totally sure, but I do believe Windows Me was the more home user, and then Windows 2000 was kind of this more professional business user platform. Why do I think that? I do believe that it's very tough to run a lot of games on 2000 than it would be for Windows Me. I had the option of putting Windows Me or 2000 on the compact, and I went with Me after some research. Because most people said, good luck finding the drivers for any computer with Windows 2000, good luck getting anything to run as far as a game goes in Windows 2000. Is that true? I personally, just from research of my own, that's what I found out. And that's why I went with Me. And it's been a good choice, but I do want a computer with Windows 2000 on it. I have a virtual machine with it, and I mean it's awesome. I don't know if it's actually that rough to run anything. I guess I could try it in a virtual machine to maybe get an idea. Maybe that's something I'll do. Okay, let's move on. I love it when images load. I just love it when these images load on these old captures of these websites. This one loads pretty well. All right. Next up. Excite. I forgot about Excite. I think this is a search engine. Yeah, it's like your personal dashboard. Oh my gosh, I remember using this. Oh, I think I had my own page set up and everything. I completely forgot about Excite till right now. Personalize your page. Oh, we could make our own user. We're not going to do that because it never works. However, you could personalize this, kind of have your own kind of stuff showing. I remember having an Excite homepage was the way to go. A lot of stuff around Halloween. This is on October 18th. Man, I hit the right on the mark in terms of looking at this stuff when it was captured. And we got our pumpkin over here for Halloween. The orange and black. Oh, it's just amazing. This is from October 18th. Tire maker announces major shakeup. Bridgestone, Firestone. Major restructuring and management. That's cool. Wow, there's Excite from 2000. I remember it looking this way too. I feel like you can like take away stuff. Oh, that didn't work. Yeah, trying to edit this page ain't gonna work, but here it is. Halloween favorites. Let's just check it out. It's almost Halloween, so that's too bad. So cool. IBM shares. Oh, you know me and IBM. 15% plunge. That ain't good. This is when IBM was still making computers, of course, before they sold that branch off to Lenovo, who still carries the ThinkPad brand and stuff today, but they're, if you've seen any of my videos, they're not true ThinkPads to me, of course. Not that I don't like them. Really love the Lenovo ThinkPad still. There's one right behind me. That's what my girlfriend uses. I actually have a Think Center now right here, a nice desktop setup of an older Think Center, just been upgraded. I got a really good deal on it, and maybe I'll do a video on that soon too. It's just really good deal, really solid for video editing, the kind of video editing I do. Anyway, moving on. LightGoes. This is the first search engine. Back when you had like all these options of search engines, this is the one I used the most back in the day, and like this time it was LightGoes for me. Oh, that's amazing. October 19th. Let's see here. I don't know why, but I want to see what instant messaging is all about. Looks like they were pushing some sort of wireless service back then. I mean, there's text messaging in 2000. That's amazing. Text messaging for me didn't come really around. My friends didn't really have this till a year or two later, like 2002 was when I remember seeing the first text message I ever saw sent. Was I'm at a school play after school, and me and a few friends went, and they both had cell phones. I did not have a cell phone yet at the time, and I remember each of them realized they both had text messaging. So one of my friends was like, let me send you a text, and it went to my other friend right there, and let me tell you, it blew my mind because the only way I've ever seen that possible was through instant messaging programs sitting at a computer. And once I realized that that technology now exists in the palm of people's hands, I didn't shut up about wanting a cell phone until my parents finally got me and my brother one a year later. And even then I didn't have text messaging because it cost money. Every text used to cost money. It was like 10 cents to send, 5 cents to receive, or something like that. And oh my God, the first time, before we realized that, like you could still send them, and with our first phone plan, but we didn't realize we were incurring these charges. And me and my brother were texting back and forth in these crappy little audio box phones. We racked up the hugest bill, and then my parents cut that out of the plan, and I had to beg to get it back and say I'd pay for it and all this stuff. And finally, my parents allowed me. They're like, if you pay for it, you can have it back. And I did, and then I realized how much it sucked. And so I had to push, them to be like, I just want the unlimited plan for a ton of money at the time. And was convinced them to get that so I don't have to worry about incurring those ridiculous cell phone bills of the early 2000s. But I'm not sure what they're doing here, but it looks like they're trying to do some sort of like LightGoes or something. I don't know what they're trying to push here, but there's text messaging right here, which is just awesome. Yeah, LightGoes anywhere. That's amazing. This did not take off, by the way. I don't know anyone who had LightGoes anything, if it did exist. Let's go to entertainment here. Let's go to movies. Oh boy. Top 10 at the box office. Oh, the pictures are kind of loading. So we got Tomb Raider with Angelina Jolie. That was a big deal. There's A Knight's Tale. I've seen that movie many times, at least when it first came out. That was a really, really, really popular movie. Mummy Returns is at the top. Knight's Tale. Bridget Jones's Diary. Driven. That was, I believe, Sylvester Stallone's racing movie. Along Came a Spider. Spy Kids. Crocodile Dundee in Los Angeles. What? Blow, that was a big one. Memento was a big one. Taylor of Panama, never heard. Okay, this still, I gotta see what this is, if this even loads. Crocodile Dundee in Los Angeles. In 2000. I don't know what that is. Anyway, that's awesome. Let's try to see if we can get some TV to load. Frasier was on at this time. That was a big deal. Ed, never watched that. This isn't very entertaining. Let's get out of here. And lastly, let's just check out celebrities. We're mobile. Look at that. This is 2011. So this page is not actually grabbing from 2000. This is 2011. Because this phone did not exist in 2000. Let me tell you, there was no touchscreen cell phones yet in 2000. And the ones in 2011 were awful. I didn't even have one yet. Let's check out computers really quick. Just go to hardware. This is 2001, so. See if we can get desktops to load here. Nope. Okay. Let's move on. Amazon. This is before Amazon was the juggernaut it is today. It started out as a bookseller online, and doesn't seem like they were temporarily closed. Well, check that out. Auctions and Z shops remain open. Let's try auctions. Let's see if this is when this. Yeah, 2000. So there must have been some sort of huge rebranding or something going on, because Amazon.com is actually down at this time. Spin City. That was a great Michael J. Fox show. I doubt any of this is actually going to load. Yeah. Let's not go that route. Let's get out of here. Moving on. eBay. This page isn't allowed because the PayPal eBay security team falsely reported the old net as a phishing site. Well, thank you, eBay, for wrecking my nostalgia. Moving on. InfoSpace. Not sure what this is. I remember hearing about InfoSpace though. So it's like a search engine. A very, very 2000s search engine with lots of blue hyperlinks. Everything was a freaking blue hyperlink. Uglier than hell. Free greeting cards are a big deal. Okay, so back when like e-cards started coming out, they were such a big deal because it's like, oh, I don't have to send cards in the mail anymore. And so everybody started sending each other these e-cards in email, and it was great for like a second. And then I think everyone kind of had the realization that this is so impersonal. And now, like, even, I guess for myself at least, I am back to sending paper cards. And I think that's the way it's just always going to be. Because sending an e-card, I remember doing it for like my mom's birthday, and then I did it for Christmas. I'm like, ooh, check your email. I got you an e-card for Christmas. Some even cost money. But I remember it not lasting very long. And we all kind of stopped. And the paper cards came back into play. And they still do today. So they probably always will. I don't see e-cards making any kind of comeback. I don't see a date on this website. Let's just check out computers. Man, what a bummer. Let's check out the yellow pages. Okay, this site's totally broken, but the good news is it's a great way to see the dashboard. I wonder if changing any of these, let me see here. Oh, nope. I think we'll leave it alone. Okay, moving on. Let's do a couple more. CNET. Oh, that ain't gonna work. No, that ain't gonna work. That should. So CNET, something I still use today to get certain software when it's available there. Existed back then, but however, I didn't really use CNET back then or even know about it. I may have used it more had I known about it. Let's check our consumer electronics. Oh, the Palm OS tips and tricks. top 10 must-have gadgets. Oh, please load the images. Yes, I think they're gonna load. Oh, this is great. Okay, top 10 gadgets of 2000. Here we go. The compact iPac, that is a pocket PC. I had one of these not that long ago. I wish I would have kept it to do a review on it, but I ended up thrifting it just to get it out of my possession. It was fun for what it was, but it held no charge. It had to be run off the dock, and it was useless. They're just useless. I don't know what to do with them, but I do kind of regret that. I wish I still had it. Oh, that's amazing. So this is I think the video will work. Nope. Had to try. Second, Creative Labs Nomad 2 MG MP3 player. This is before the iPod, of course. So these crappy MP3 players we used to have to deal with were out. I did not have any of them. This one only has 64 megs of RAM. And whoa, where's the storage? It doesn't say the storage. Maybe that, yeah, 64 meg of RAM. For storing plenty of tunes. That doesn't sound right. Would it be 64 gigs hard drive? 64 megabyte hard drive? I don't know. I don't care. Anyway, that's tiny. That's all I'm trying to say. The Nikon Coolpix digital camera. This is when digital cameras were a big deal. And my first digital camera was a Kodak, I believe, and I spent about $100 on it. And man, it was awesome. I remember like taking it to the clubs and having my wrist strapped like camera. I mean, how lame. That was short-lived though, because I realized carrying a camera around like that was annoying. And my phone didn't have a camera of any kind of good quality yet, but it was cool. It took video, I remember, but the video was terrible. The Sony DCR camcorder. Those were a big deal still. Ha, a Discman, a Sony Discman here from 2000. We got a RIM 957 wireless handheld. Wow, a wireless device in 2000. That is pretty amazing. An Onkyo receiver. Still see some of these kind of receivers go for a pretty penny. Sony CLIE, a smooth Sony, a PDA, okay. LG cellular phone. Can I see that image in bigger quality? I want to see the cellular phone. Nope. And then a Samsung DVD player at number 10. Awesome. The next great gadget was I bet this is like a 6 gig. Whoa. 6 gigs was a lot back then. This is throw all your CDs into the back of your closet with the 6 gig portable CD player sized MP3 player. Ah, that's amazing. 6 gigs. Nothing today, but pretty big back then. You could hold hundreds of CDs. This was a fun page. See if there's anything else we want to look at here. Video glasses? What the heck are these? Oh my god, the Glasstron. I think LGR reviewed these. I think. IO display. It's iTrek. Oh, cool. There's something I couldn't afford. And here's literally gadgets you can't have. Not available in the US yet. Let's see what they are. In-dash DVD players. A very bad idea. Yeah. Purple data. I don't know what that is. Pocket scanner. Stores images on mini disc. A PlayStation 2. Not out yet in the US. I don't know. The Kiata Denwa seems as if everyone in Tokyo is carrying around a tiny, flashy cell phone. Digital fish tanks. What? Please work. Oh, I'd love to see these. Oh, yes, the in-dash DVD player loads though. That's pretty funny. A very bad idea, they said. Okay. Wow, that was fun. Let's do one more. Actually, let's do two more because the very next one on the list is going to be brief. Google is next on the list. Now, in the list of the top websites, Google is behind every website we just looked at. That's where they were at in 2000. They were not the juggernaut you know today. In fact, I remember first hearing about Google and hearing the word Google going, okay, I know that's just like a big number. What is Google? And then I realized it's a search engine, and some of my, let's get out of here. Some of my friends were using it, so I checked it out, and it slowly caught on for me. I guess not slowly, but it caught on for me to be the best search engine because of its simplicity. And the searches were great. And why is this going to be quick? Because even in 2000, Google is not changed much in terms of its main page. It's just a little bit older looking version of Google. There it is. There's not much to say here. And I'm gonna move on. One more website. Now I'm not gonna do the next one on the list. I just want to look at what the best one would be. Let's see. Let's check out the Weather Channel. Believe they are weather.com. Sure are. Hurricane Michael. Make sure this is 2000. Yep, 2000. I don't know what to look at here. U.S. city forecasts. Let's see if we can get anything there. Nah. Let's try this. No, that's not gonna let us click on that. Let's click on this. Current U.S. weather. Dang! See if we go to events 2 days out. Here we go. Looking at Tuesday's weather here, but we can't see anything. Pretty broken. Try weather headlines. Nope. Okay, this is a bad page to end on. Let's go to real.com. This is for Real Player. And I loved Real Player back in the day. Being able to play music on your computer was really, really awesome when it first came out. Download now for $30. Real Player Plus. I never got the Plus version or any. I remember Real Jukebox coming out and having that. Blair Witch 2. More U2 in the news. Yeah, Beautiful Day came out. That was a big song. Have a meal, Ally McBeal. Oh, I don't want to do that. All right, top movie trailers. Little Nicky with Adam Sandler. Almost Famous. The Exorcist. Urban Legend Final Cut. 8, Duets. Remember the Titans, that was a big deal. Requiem for a Dream. Woo! There's a movie I've seen more times than I'd like to admit. Weird time when I was younger where I was really gravitated to these crazy, weird, drugged out movies. And this was one of them. However, this is a movie that will make you feel very, very uneasy after watching. And maybe that's what brought me to it. I loved everything by this director, like Pi as well. But this is a movie I never want to see again, like ever. Bounce, and then The Yards, not which I'm familiar with. Pretty cool. I could do this all day, but it's got to end sometime. So thank you so much for watching this video. I'll leave the link right here so you can check out some of the old web if you'd like to do so on your own time. It's a lot of fun. You can do this from any computer. You don't need to be doing this in a VM or old machine. You can just do this from your own desktop or laptop with any browser really, and check some of this stuff out. It's, again, I recommend it. It's a blast, and I probably most certainly will be doing more. So let me know your thoughts in the comments of the web from back then. You know, it's fun to see. You know, I'd love to hear about anything you have to say about it. So, you know, if you have anything to say, please, again, leave a comment. Thanks so much for watching. Have an awesome day.